back with my Albus Dumbledore road to the show. Realize I don't have many references going on in this series, but I just tried to portray Albus Dumbledore as, well, I think he'd be as a young prospect trying out for the majors in current day, I don't know, just trying it. And this pitch training is going well so far. At least I'll have to throw other pitches. Screw when it comes to a knuckleball, because you never know where that thing's gonna go. That means I just have to hit my fastball spots. Or hope there's no wind. And I'm just hitting my spots. It won't matter where the rest of these go. Well, I could bounce the ball off the ground and hit the catcher in the balls. But no, I want to work on my accuracy. And last few. Come on, last one. Let's see if I do this perfectly. And I had to say something. What the hell? Jinx myself. Damn it. Alright. 4-0. 32 in a third pitch, innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 62 strikeouts. Holy shit. That's a lot. And I'm pretty sure that's 4 appearances.
Back here with our minor league pregame show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers.
All right, let's go Biloxi.
It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Start the game off with a slow 97-mile fastball. Rushing fastball, anyways.
Cold strike. It's 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Now he bounces
He wanted that knuckleball.
For a ball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon.
There we go.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And there are his numbers from last time out. Comes off a victory in that performance, so he'd love to duplicate that here tonight.
Yeah. I'd like to add a strikeout or two and subtract a hit.
Ricky Riddick will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
Swing and he
I almost went out to go in the crowd so I could get the strikeout, but
there to take it is Middlebrooks, and that's out number 2.
You never know with how many pitches you throw. I mean, you throw X amount, you
gets his first opportunity now in the top of the
don't strike out as many people.
fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Let's get screwy here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Flores sprinting after it. He tracks it
Nice
down,
catch,
and
Flores.
that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on
Pitch
to the
that
bottom
low
of
should
inning
not
number.
have gone that high up, so
Darryl Funk will stand
It's
in,
kinda
hoping
scary.
to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. They set the target in.
There we go.
Finds
100
the
mile an
inside
hour
corner for
four
strike
seamer.
one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get
And I'm
your hands
reaching
up there
with the
fast
slow
enough
one.
to stay on top.
Alright.
Robbie
I
McGee
like this.
will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
Alright.
And he comes back with a
Stricken with a
fastball,
knuckleball.
1-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Jeez, that was not supposed to be that high.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't
Glad he didn't
offer it
swing. He
dirt.
would've reached
It's back
first.
to even at 2-2.
And now let's blow him away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Yep, just keep that spot. Short guys.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of it now.
That close to the plate, don't like that
And now
spot.
with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
That misses 1-2.
Gonna throw a screwball.
Got him swinging.
There we
and
go.
That will end the inning. 3 up. Gary Hirsch leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Fastball
100
and
mile
he's
an
quickly
hour.
in the hold, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick
Four seam,
strikeouts now.
four
and that's your
seam,
first
four
down of the
seam.
inning. Rod Brewster will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Another four
Oh, he
seamer.
just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Just loving that spot.
Here's
He
a
just
late
can't
swing
touch
and
it.
miss, strike 2.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you
That
can
would
already
surprise
tell,
him.
so far he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended.
And the
It's worked
changeup.
out for him so far.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 55, Drew Rosinski.
And just under it.
Stepping in
knuckleball
now,
with the pitcher.
Drew Wasinski. And he lays off there.
Ooh, I don't know about that
1-0.
one, Blue.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit.
And it's the pitcher of all people that makes contact with center.
First is there. The inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Aldo Dutrumble.
Alright, let's go, Aldo.
In the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Grounded to short.
Move your slow ass.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 3,
Fletcher Hammonds is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Is
And
batting
guys,
on rookie or
this is the
something?
guy you want leading off this
I know
inning.
pitching is yuttering because
You can get things started,
Yeah.
set the table for a little bit of a rally.
oh,
This is skied into short left center. Reed is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
I know I set this one in particular for pitching
Now to the
veteran,
plate, Ricky Riddick. His last
my
at-bat didn't go his way
George
as
W.
he popped
to
out in foul territory.
veteran
I
batting.
can guarantee you he wanted that swing back, too. He got a fastball to hit, and it seemed like he put a good swing on it, but he just missed it.
So if I was on
A
Ricky
high strike
and
there,
George
and it's
W, I'd be
1-1.
hitting 600.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
No offer on
And I
that with
reset
2
it to
balls and a
veteran
strike.
before, so I had to make sure.
To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone,
I'm always a
especially
better
up,
pitcher than I am hitter
tend to
in this
get hurt.
game.
Now batting.
Kazuhito Nakamura digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Alright, let's go with the
0-1
screwball.
count. Here's the pitch. Swing
There we
and a
go.
miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
Should not have been
There
that
hasn't
high
been
up.
a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Foul ball.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Maybe the changeup will work.
Neither guy willing to
Jeez.
give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I hate these at bats as a
0-2,
pitcher.
here it comes. Swing and a miss, and
There we
that ends
go.
the inning. Can't start any better than
Dance
this.
of
He set
knuckleball,
down the first
magical
12.
knuckleball.
On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Darryl Funk heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a
Come on,
strike.
let's go.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
The high inside, breaking inside, two-seam fastball. And that caught too much of the plate.
2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Yeah, let's try a dance knuckleball by him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out.
There we go.
He becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in to try it again, Robbie McGee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And this is part of why
Inside
he's had a lot
breaking
of success
two-seam
so far.
fastball.
He's done a lot of work on the
Ooh,
edges.
too far
to stay
inside.
out of the middle of the strike zone.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he struck him out. The
Man.
10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
A little bit of luck that he was late on that,
Dave
or early on
Iverson
that.
stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Chopped foul right
He
at
put the
home
bat on the
plate.
ball. It's better than the rest of his team this inning.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
There we go.
15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Aldo Dutrumble stands
go,
in.
Aldo.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Come on, pitch. In the box.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly.
Yeah,
Well
just
time, and the side is
yeah.
retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Gary Hirsch makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All right.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the
0-2.
first pitch up there, Why not throw it again?
Inside breaking
Also
two-seam
letter high.
fastball.
That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Ball inside.
Inside as
Okay,
that
he didn't
perhaps
go
will
for
back
it.
him off a bit. 1-2.
Catch is calling for a knuckleball. We call this throw the screwball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the
I have
dirt.
no
It's
command
back
on
to
that screwball
even at
yet.
2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches.
Now I'm
but
going for the
now
knuckleball.
on 2-2,
This doesn't
I don't
work.
think you fool around
Going back to the
anymore.
fastball.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Yeah, screw around with the two-seam fastball first, though.
Fastball
Oof.
didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now.
Alright, now I'm going to blow him away with the
I think
four-seamer.
he'll be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things
Wow.
started against this guy.
So we'll put the bat on the
Throw to
ball.
first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to
A
begin
little
the
surprised.
sixth.
Now batting. Catcher.
Rod Brewster is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen
Knuckleball,
sometimes.
screwball.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. For that man right there,
Inside
you need to look
breaking
back only
two-seamer.
to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
Foul ball.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your
Yeah,
speeds
put the
and
four-seamer in a
throw
different
lot of
spot.
strikes.
And another foul ball.
Early on that, huh? Make him wait. Knuckleball.
And he fights him off here to foul this one
Lay
over
down
toward the
knuckleball.
right side, and it'll remain 0-2.
Give me a screwball
Trying
now.
to strike him out for the second time. Ripped on the ground to first. To his right, Hager. And he'll take
Dude, I'm
this
like
to
the
bag
right-handed
himself,
version of
and there are
Lester.
two away
Don't feel
now.
well.
The pitcher number 55.
Drew Wasinski stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In
All right,
the windup
let's go.
and the pitch.
Just throw some heaters to
And
this
throws
pitcher.
the
He
fastball by him here.
pitches don't
0-1.
hit well. Just keep firing.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count
All right.
to 0-2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs,
Let's break
a lot
his
of
bat
pitchers will
if
just
he hits it.
leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's a
And he struck him out.
Wow, I caught
so
the plate.
It might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him.
All right, shut up.
Hammonds will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in
The
what's
team
been
hasn't
a
scored a
very
run yet.
briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching,
All
great
right.
defense, not a lot of
Two-seamer,
base
and
runners,
I'll end up in the same
very
spot. How
even
about
game
that?
through 6 innings.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the
Woo!
leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Loving for my number 4.
Ricky Riddick will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's
All right.
faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
So a changeup really low. See if we get him to chase.
Got him. As he
Got him to
just
chase.
continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Kazuhito Nakamura
High outside
stand in now. He flew out in
four-seamer.
his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Same spot.
First pitch
Well, similar
fastball
spot.
off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
The two-seamer break into the zone.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get
There we
over
go.
it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight. Aldo Dutrumble will buy
All
himself
right, get some
another
run
at
support.
bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been
Ugh.
great. This is an appreciative
Shit.
crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hammond
Sweet.
giving chase.
Run, you
But
slow
he's not gonna get this
damn
one.
effer.
It's into the gap.
There you go.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, and I think this is just a case where he doubles up.
All right.
The last one wasn't a bad pitch, but this one stays up in the zone. And if
There we
he
go.
Fernando Chacin takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their
Jeez.
lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, base
That's
hit
funny.
right
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's
Just
2
go to the
runs on
mound.
3
Let someone
hits,
bring
no
out the glove
errors,
to you.
and a runner left on.
You know, like the
8th
third
inning
baseman or
coming
something.
up. The home team leads this thing 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Darryl Funk stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle, Gonzalez scoops it up, throw on to first.
All
in
right,
time,
some
so
love
the
for my
leadoff
number
man is
6.
set down to open up inning number 8.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Robbie McGee is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That command
Jeez.
drift a bit.
I don't know.
It's 2-0 now.
A
That was a
much
good
better
pitch.
approach here at the plate so far. He's not
I
working
just don't
from
think you saw it.
behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Presley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into
All
sight.
right, starting off slow.
Iverson is in with 2 away now as he looks
Get
at a
slower.
strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
Stay around the same
Guard
speed.
yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Right now, the high
There
inside
on a
fastball.
pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Jeez, he's
Good job to
early
slow that one away, and he stays
after
alive.
3 slow pitches. Jeez. Well, it's time to get the changeup back out. Changeup back
Got
out.
him.
There we go.
So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired.
Ah.
24 have been set down.
Whew.
3 left to go. Striding in to start the 9th, Gary.
All right.
They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
All right, let's break his bat.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a
All
result,
right.
it's 0-2.
He doesn't.
Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
There we go.
I guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling.
Changeup. Start with the
He's done a heck of a
changeup.
job also.
Rod Brewster comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oof, still right on the spot. Don't screw around with that knuckleball. Could go anywhere.
Hard hit to the left side.
Woo!
But
Right at him.
there it's short.
Oh,
He'll have
jeez.
Harper to record the 2nd out.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now.
Damn.
To go. Man, this is awesome.
Sebastian Franco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
All right. Let's go. Go with what's been working for the most part.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches
Ooh,
or so.
jeez.
But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Up high.
Ooh,
2-1 now.
come on.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Taken called strike 2.
All right.
And now they're down to their final strike
Low
tonight.
changeup.
Did a good job to shorten up
Late on the
take
changeup.
plate, and
So
he'll
we're
have
going back to
another
four-seamer.
shot at it here. Now a line drive here.
And right at him.
And
Yes.
if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Yeah, perfect
That
game.
is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say?
It's minor leagues, but
27 up,
perfect game.
27 down, and you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do. Probably the
There's some
hardest.
hard hit balls
We're
that
fortunate
game.
enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
It's probably his worst pitch game too. Oh man, worst pitch game and throws a perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Man. Oof. Some crazy shit right there.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line
I
score.
think that's the season
No
low for
hits,
strikeouts.
no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
Damn, looked pretty bad with
So
some of
that
those
just
swings,
about
but
does it. For EK, Psycho, and
got
the
a lot
crew,
of
I'm
luck
Matt
when they did hit the ball
Vasgersian.
good.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. These fans head home happy.
All
Their
right,
club has won it 2-0. Good night, everybody.
just gotta take a few seconds, calm down before I do my second game. Jeez. All right, get some water going. I tell you, it's nice to have a mini fridge next door. You play video games. All right. Let's get that booster here going. Small boost to energy after a strikeout. Throw a lot of strikeouts. Which pitches do not have good control? I need to get the heat on this pitch up though. It's just too slow. Too slow compared to my four-seamer. And play next appearance. Blue Jays trade Manuel Vizcaíno to the Brewers for Jesus Suarez. So in that last game, not only did I throw a perfect game, I hit a double. I got half of those team strikeouts right there, something like that. Not kidding, but good a lot.
Back here.
Maybe a third, or another third or a fourth.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Pete McNeil comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Must be Mother's Day. In the game, anyways.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks
throw
are
a
really
strike,
going
damn it.
their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
Full count, 3-2.
Jeez.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention.
And I'm gonna throw another
Especially
ball
when
at
it's on the
3-2.
inner half.
Good battle continues
And
as
that
this
was
ball's
ballsy.
chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Just get the four-seamer back out. And
Really
he
good
hits it.
at-bat here from
What
the
the hell?
leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And he can only battle
There we
for
go.
so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now
Jeez.
to the plate, Ryan Parsons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, strike one.
Already hitting
0-1's the count.
98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
I love that my
That's
two-seamer is up to
taken.
94 now.
Now it's 0-2. He takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah.
Batting third, center fielder.
Sam
Nope.
Foreman
Ball one.
stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a
Let's go.
very strong first
Let's go,
inning to this
Dumbledore.
One ball, two strikes.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Screwball is nastier. I didn't even touch it.
Gil Garcia will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be
Late
taking
on
it away.
a
You spot yourself a strike,
inside
you can't
changeup.
throw anything off him.
Swing, and he pops him up.
Really
Over
late
toward
on a
foul territory.
four-seamer.
And this is going to wind
Inside.
up a foul ball.
I'll throw two-seamer right to break in the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks
But he
up
missed it
another
anyway,
one.
so.
Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Robbie Ruiz will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
0-1.
Starts him with a good
Missed my
rising
location
fastball
there, but
for strike one.
That's fine. This team's got some lefties.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Oh, ball. Whew. All right.
The windup
Getting a little
and
early
the
on these
0-2 pitch.
fastballs.
And this is swung on and missed.
Make 'em
His fifth
late on the,
strikeout already,
or early
and
on
there
the
are 2 gone in the inning.
Changeup as well.
William Downs.
Oh, he's
will get
early
his
on the
first
changeup.
opportunity
Jeez.
Here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it
This
for
guy's
strike
got
one.
no chance.
And
Well, you'd
this
think he's got
catches
no
the
chance.
zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Late on the
He's just trying to
changeup.
get himself back
So
into that
let's
dugout
just
as fast as
bring the
he can.
heater at him. You can't catch up to
Swing and
me.
a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the
Pitcher's
pitcher,
hitting way
Aldo
too well.
Dutrumble steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Yeah, I
Runs
suck.
bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat
jeez.
it out. And a bit
That was
of
a
high
bad
throw
bunt.
that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Maybe if I had like
Oh, man,
50
what a
speed, I could beat that
terrific
out.
Play right there. That ball was rolling and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get
Well,
the runner.
maybe 90
You
speed, but
expect
Juan Gutierrez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
let's get into the.
And they just
Really?
can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. David Cervantes swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the
And
0-2
screwball
pitch.
low.
Sent on the ground.
And
Out
you're the
to
first guy to
second.
make contact
To his
against me.
left, straight away. Throw
Congratulations.
on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Ryan Volek digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet.
And the
Still
pitcher
learning.
gets a hit against me.
Some pretty good
That's his
pitching so
first
far in this
hit of the
game.
season. It's against me.
Leave it to the pitcher to come up
Because
with
I
a
was
first
working
hit.
near,
I
what,
think even he can't
40,
really believe it.
maybe even 50 plus consecutive
He's set. Here it comes.
at bats without a hit
Neal
allowed.
is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the
this
plate,
bastard
and
again.
he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
That guy's
it's
gonna give me a
runs
fit all
on
game,
hit,
isn't he?
No errors and a man left. Ryan Parsons is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Swing and a
Ooh,
miss,
right down the
1-1.
middle. I don't care how hard you throw. You throw it there, it's gonna get hit.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Sam Foreman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been amazing.
Oh,
He's thrown
controller
first
died.
pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
And that's up in the zone.
And I
again,
got
but a called
second
strike.
controller going, so that helps.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
I didn't realize how low in energy it was. He has the run when it's at
Struck him out, and he becomes
charge.
the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Second strikeout for him here in the inning. Make that 9 now in the ballgame. And he is just carving these guys up right now.
Gil Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, let's try a knuckleball. I haven't thrown one of these in a while.
Hammers it to deep right field.
Oh, shit.
Torres ranging back. And goodbye. This one
Damn
ain't
it.
coming back.
That's why I don't throw it. Actually, I think that's my first run allowed all year,
A
so
solo shot here to
whatever.
straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Stepping in now, Robbie Ruiz. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100,
I got the count. 1 and 2.
impossible to get on top of.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
let's go back to a
I think that's
knuckleball.
what they were trying.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3,
There we go.
and that will retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot. But
Yeah, shut up.
so stepping in,
Need a hit
number
here.
3.
Make
as
up for your
he's got
home
a
run
chance
allowed.
to tie this ball game up with that equalizing
Oh, number 3
run
again,
just
not number 4
90
anymore.
feet away at third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, I think the hitting on this is on rookie. I'm a pitcher, so I mean, come on.
And that's a swinging
Ah,
strike
shit.
3 in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. William
Well, the
Downs
pitching's
comes
on
to the
veteran,
plate
but-
as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work.
No balls,
Not
2
much
strikes.
of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't
Yeah, I'm
had
probably
any
not throwing
real
9 innings anyways
overtaxed
after giving up a
innings,
solo
so he should be
shot.
fine for the time being.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Second baseman,
Juan Gutierrez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out.
I'm just hoping my guys get me some run support
And he'll try
before I
and
get
tempt him
pulled.
with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Screwball low.
And he'll try
And
to
too low.
fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's
Two
back even
seamer.
at 2-2.
Break back in.
High pop up. Hager calls for it. 2 gone.
now batting.
All right.
David Cervantes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now.
All right.
0-2.
Now let's
And
get a
this is
two-seamer
part of
inside.
why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
A little luck
Nothing
there.
doing here this half. 5 innings complete. The Blue Wahoos lead it. Ryan Volek gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Same spot.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Four-seamer in the area.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Oh, this guy's a pain in my ass.
Stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. The fastball here.
Well, he's been giving me he's been a thorn in my side all afternoon.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. For that man right there, you need to
Whoa.
look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you
All
get when
right.
you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
33, Ryan Parsons.
Ryan Parsons is in with 2 away now as he looks at a
100
called
miles
strike
an hour.
1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're
Screwball
in an 0-2
low.
count before they even come to the plate.
There we
Swing and
go.
a miss, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 6 full. Pensacolo's out in front here. Sam Foreman steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom
Can't
of the
allow a hit.
7th.
Center fielder.
I get
And a high
pulled.
strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced. And that's why he's doing so well.
One ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Time
And
for the
it's
changeup.
1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Time for the screwball. Screwball's been working.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Gil Garcia will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game.
Yep.
This one swing here has been the entire offense to this
That's
point.
his
as
career
this
highlight
run
so
accounted
far.
For the only run they've tallied so far.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 1 out, nobody on.
That's
No
ball.
offer on that
That's
one. 2
ball.
balls and a
One
strike.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Filthy change
Ugh.
up that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Oof.
3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. to not be giving up walks at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
Those
The 3-2 strikeout. It's probably I make it thoughtful when that should have been a strike earlier.
Stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Right by him here, and he's set up for another
And time for a
strikeout here. The
screwball.
count to 0-2.
Not only is he close to
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is
Damn.
over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Wahoos are on top, 1-0.
And I was pinch hit for. Help my guys give me a run. Not one damn run. You guys suck. There were 18 strikeouts through 7 innings.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting.
Only 2 damn
This
hits.
man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
What the f...
Yeah,
Ah.
he ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get
It's
those
frustrating as
smartphones
hell.
and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation.
Oh, boys. That's the end of the video. I usually only do two games. Unless they're really short games. With my Albus Dumbledore. Alright guys, so I'll talk to you later. Have fun. Probably do another video, different game. Either hockey or Madden. Might do that soon. That or I might do job work or whatever first. On my day off from my real job. If I don't see you, have a great day. Peace.